Hey guys, it's D&E Miniature and Board Games. I'm Eric,
I'm Glenda.
and today we are going to go ahead and open Purgatory.
Purgatory.
Purgatory!
Just in time for Halloween.
So it was about a year ago that we actually started talking to Gary and Aiden at Underestimated Games about their upcoming Kickstarter. Purgatory!
And
we did some initial work for them, did a review for their initial Kickstarter.
correct.
They are getting ready to go to Kickstarter again in February, I believe they said, possibly, for the new gangs coming out for Purgatory. But they went ahead and sent us one of the first copies to ship to the United States.
We're privileged.
A couple miles short because they're still finishing up the last two models, but we'll have those in a few weeks. We're going to go ahead, we're going to open it up, let you guys see the fantastic work that they've done with the models, the rule book.
And to start off, the box.
The box.
Where can you get that? That is really a nice box.
Alright,
Good artwork.
so let's go ahead, we'll pull out the cards first.
You can smell it. As you open it, smells brand new.
Kickstop. So these are mostly the Gifts of the Gods cards. Now, for those of you who may not be familiar with their work, what they've been doing, the Gifts of the Gods cards are like special things that happen during the game.
The Age of Purgatory. Kickstopper. Alex Syndrome. Deco Nancy.
Lucky Black Cat, Spectre, Treated, Full Moon, and Poor Pronunciation.
It happens. And it will happen.
You know, just like everything else, though, just like the cover,
Correct.
this is some fantastic artwork they've got on this
Like
stuff.
they really invested on the artwork.
Holy Water, Power Pill, Tennessee Tumbler, Question Mark, and 1-Up.
One up.
Now some of these come with the base game, some are additional add-ons, some are part of the Kickstarter stretch goals. Black Death, Oriental Rat Fleas, The Great Fire, Monument, Guy Fawkes, Fresh from Pudding Lane, Pepe's of the Future.
I don't know. It's Pepe's of the future.
I'm assuming that this being the largest stack, this is probably the ones that come with the base game itself. Tiger, Smackhead, A-Bomb Launched, Holy Grail, Nightmare Helm.
Necro Nomicon.
Yes, it looks like a convention. Jewel of Saragossa, Seeking Snails, Chains of St. Peter, Judas Silver, Demon Shade, Magic Rug, Bruncy's Bonus. Target friendly model within 12 inches gains 1 additional AP this game turn. Wonderland Potions, just a box. Equipped model cannot be targeted by RA or CA attacks for this game turn. Can be targeted by MA attacks. Normal armor saves plus 1 AS. The Golden Fleece.
Flip-flop.
Jet template, strength 6 NAS.
Pandora's box.
David Sling.
By the
Power! Rusty Brill Pad, Achilles Heel, Bones of Skeletons, Magic Wand.
Burning Steel 4.
Now we had this one when we were demoing. Yeah. Each enemy model in play takes 1 strength 5 attack with no armor saves allowed. Mirror Shield, Anubis Head, Mullet of Destiny, and Medusa's Head. Now also right now I think they are doing where you can design your own card. It costs like $20 or 20 pounds or something like that.
That's not bad. Tells you something about this Mullet of Destiny. Purgatory. And this is a miniature, right?
They must have looked at my high school pictures. I don't know.
The 80s.
So these are the cards for the characters themselves. And some other things mixed in. So I know that there is apparently like they were working on a side game you could play.
And then
Yeah, and I think that's what those may be for. So we'll go ahead and separate these out real quick.
they had a different texture. I couldn't describe it, but you know, the smoothness and at the same time it's like a candle.
I'm telling you, I've always been amazed with their artwork.
I think it's an artwork game.
Well, you know, there's a lot of passion and love in this game from them, to the fact that it's gotta be perfect. All right, so.
Wow.
So, on their cards themselves, they have the different factors that they have for, like, the movement and close combat, dexterity. They also have abilities, agilities, how much the character costs, who it belongs to, what type it is, if it runs as a mercenary, or if it can.
Yeah.
And then the special rules. Now on the back, this is what I like also about Purgatory is because they're gangs of different types of characters, they don't have like this whole squad has this type of attack. Every special character has different types of close combat and ranged attacks.
Has different.
And they put it on the back of their cards. So, for Murder Inc.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of details.
There is. Their cards have a lot of details, but
a lot of details and a lot of.
Once you read the rules, oop, forgot that one. Once you read the rules, and you know exactly where to go for the charts, everything you need is on the cards itself. Cats. Tim hates the cats. I run these things across Tim so many times. He gets so mad.
Well, cats can be.
And wonders Steve if he still has the same attack he did. He doesn't move very fast, but he's got a powerful attack.
Is he blind?
Why? Because it looks like it's made after Stevie Wonder?
It's Wonder Steve. Because he said he doesn't move very fast. Alright.
So this game does have a lot of characters to it.
I see that. Lots of details.
A lot of playable characters. And with the new games that are going to be coming out, they'll have even more. Oh.
Next.
Oh.
By this time, you are seeing
So many cards.
So many cards. So many artworks. Hey, come on. Look at that.
Hey, they said there was going to be a lot of Gift of the Gods cards, and there are. Now, when Tim and I and Don were playtesting this, I think we had 4 or 8.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever mention again, how we normally mention how many players? Or
Don't think there's even a number of players.
Is,
If you have gangs, you play. Alright, so you have bases for each one of your figures.
Mm-hmm.
They're the sunken in ones so that you can add the textures to the bases, the gravel, or you can get the special insert bases and put in them.
Okay.
And the miniatures. The miniatures are one thing that we have been extremely, extremely happy with. Now, based on miniatures that they have to be put together, obviously they're not put together yet.
Well, that's the fun of it. You're gonna have to put it together.
But for you guys at home, what I will do is, the base insert. Nice touch. What I will do is I will lay these out so that you can get to see them.
You can see it. Probably they're seeing it now, aren't they?
Oh, these are...
Supposedly.
Yeah, they should be seeing them now.
It's somewhere. Turning. Focusing.
Sitting there flat on the ground.
You see the detailed miniatures. They're all wrapped individually. Oh, because they're not the big miniature.
Yeah. And I don't really want to take too many of these
Correct.
out of the
Well,
plastic bags because
every miniature
they're separated out too.
Correct. And they're weapons and you don't want to lose them. So put them together. Again, you are seeing them now.
Well, hopefully you're seeing them now. I mean,
Yep.
We do have snafus once in a while on our filmings.
It happens.
It happens. Look at the roller skates. Wow, these are so nice. Well, I remember they sent us 3 models before.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I believe that's the clown. Yeah.
Oh.
Where are my cats?
So this can be a very, very fun game. You need games.
Oh, there they are.
Lots of people.
My cats.
Here's cats.
Now I think this is a huge base. I think this is probably the one for the Moloch. He's the big character from, I believe, and I don't want to say wrong, I think it's Murder Inc. Yes, the Moloch. Even with, they take such care in packing them too.
This?
Oh my. The Moloch.
It's not one, huh? Molochs. Is that what? You said Molochs?
Moloch. Yep, that's the base for the Moloch. He has a lot of parts. Now, in the chest piece of this, if I remember correctly, and yes, it actually has a human trying to escape. It's like a furnace. It looks like a furnace, and it is a human figure trying to escape out of the furnace. I almost plunged, and if they offer it as an add-on, this is such a nice model. They offer an add-on when they run their next Kickstarter. I will probably order another one of these.
That will give you a nightmare. No, not you, me.
It's a nightmare in itself. Alright, so let's get down to the dice.
Teeny tiny dice.
So you have a Whoops
Oh, a big one.
and
That's a
Directional, Purgatory, an 8-sided, and 10 6-sided dice.
Kitty.
Yeah, well, you love the small dice. I know
I
that.
know. Cool.
Now, this was an add-on to the Kickstarter. Was for the templates.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a certain attack where you
Way
use a gen
measure.
template, the rip snorter, and then you got an explosion template.
Hmm.
We didn't have these when we were doing the demo, so we were actually, I think we were using 40K templates. Doesn't
Yeah,
work
you
as
can
well
use it
because
the
40 plate
exact-
doesn't have a jet, it has a flamer, and it wasn't really the length. But it still gave us the ability to understand and play and
Correct,
see how it worked. And a nice little piece of artwork is in the bottom here.
Is that a
That's actually really nice. It's the girl with the skates. That's really nice.
that is nice. Like you said, all your artwork is something to have a nightmare about.
You know,
Beautiful.
before I even dig into the rulebook, I flipped over to the
Yeah,
back.
I know. I see.
And I can remember seeing the pictures while Gary was actually building that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's really nice. So, we've seen this piece of artwork before. I believe this was in when before they actually had some of the figures done.
Yeah,
This was one of the things that they
remember that.
used to show their idea about it.
Mhm.
Table of contents tells you where everything is. Now I know there's backstory
quite
in
a
all
bit.
this. They did a lot into the backstory. Yep, see
Story
a
mode.
lot of backstory.
That's what we like, right? Story
Mhm.
behind the game. Otherwise, they can just play.
A lot of backstory. Tim is actually waiting to get his hands because he wanted
You can just-
to read this.
Exactly. You read it, and you know,
And then we start
play it in your mind.
starting on page 38 are the rules. Tells you what you need to play, building your contingent, choosing your force, alignments, different scenarios. And remember, there's public holidays. You roll for an event, and it tells you there's like where to roll for the scenario, or there's no event.
Forbidden fruit.
I swear there was something else. Oh, and also down in here, there's also extra rules that happen during that are caused by the public
That's
holiday.
why you look at me like, oh, there's Easter Sunday, Glenda here.
I was just saying that
No, you look at me like, oh yeah.
they have different types of for terrain, what it can cause. Explains the gifts of the gods, casting, activating models, your basic actions, good diagrams for explaining how. Line of sight, they have specific rules for line of sight. Now some of these do fly because they have wings, so they give rules for soaring. The different ways of using the templates.
Exactly. Wow.
They've gone into a lot of depth with this.
It's
So-
in depth.
This is the one thing that with the charts. So 70 and 72 have the first couple charts on them. I'm not sure if there's still the third one. The original playtest, I believe there were actually 3. I can't remember. It's been about a year, but I believe. But I know they were saying they were trying to downplay it a little bit. Looks like they did because there's only 2 now. Oh, nice. So, hey guys, that's Purgatory. That's everything that came in it. Fantastic artwork, fantastic. Gary and Aiden, you guys knocked it out of the park with this one. You you guys kept us updated on everything that was going on, but I wasn't even expecting
Correct.
the outstanding job that I'm seeing in front of me. And the amount of Gift of the Gods cards.
We're used to seeing,
God.
cards and, they have their typical artwork, but they did an excellent job on their artwork. It, like I said, this kind, you really have to put the sleeves.
Really gotta put the sleeves. Apparently I have to
You
buy
have to
sleeves.
preserve
Thanks,
it.
guys. Sleeves.
This kind of artwork, it was real excellent.
Once again, just to
We're in
acknowledge
awe.
Gary and Aiden, Underestimated Games, Purgatory. Keep an eye out. It will be coming back to Kickstarter in a few months for the new gangs.
We need more gangs. More players.
More gangs, more players.
More fun.
But hey, as always, guys, support your local gaming. We support Discover Games in Fayetteville, Georgia. And hey, great job, guys. Keep an eye out for it on Kickstarter. The new gangs will be coming, and I'm sure they're going to offer the base game again.
Is it going to be on retail? I forgot. I never asked.
I haven't asked them.
Okay. Well, maybe watch out.
I know they have the ability to go to retail, and I know that they sent a packet over to Discover Games, and we will be demoing this at Discover Games in the next month or so as soon as I get some of these figures put together and painted.
Work, but it's a real good figures, artwork to put together. So looking forward.
Everything. As always, guys, game on.
Game on.